I'm here with Julia and Antonelli. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but we're here to talk about Netflix's Outer Banks. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm really good. How are you?
I am good. You can correct me if I mispronounce your name.
It's Antonelli, but it's okay. It's all good.
Antonelli. I'll remember. I'll remember it. So before we get to the series, tell me about your background. I read that you grew up in New Jersey and you started acting when you was about 10 years old.
Yes. So I've lived in New Jersey since I was born. So it was my family's kind of from New Jersey, from New York, like that kind of line. Yeah, I started acting when I was about 11. My mom did it when she was younger. So she kind of influenced me to start acting, and she was like, "Hey, do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Sure." And it actually worked out. Like I'm actually a little bit successful. So here we go. So yeah, and then what else? I'm trying to think. That's about it. I just grew up in New Jersey, went to public school, graduated high school recently. So that's pretty fun. But yeah.
How did your friends in high school react to when they started seeing you in television shows?
um, it was actually a pretty great reaction because it could go one or two ways. I think you could either get like really bullied for it, which I don't know why anybody would bully anybody for that.
Right.
Or you could get some praise, and I got a lot of praise for it, which was really awesome, especially for Outer Banks. People loved Outer Banks a lot, um, which was the best thing ever. I wasn't even in school when it came out, but I did get a lot of messages from people I knew that went to my school saying like, "Oh my god, I loved it! Like I didn't even know you were in it." But it's like my favorite show, so I got a lot of praise, which was pretty amazing.
Now, how excited are you for the second season now that the trailer's out?
I am so excited. I was waiting for that trailer for so long. I was like, when are they going to release the trailer? And they finally released it. And I was like, yes. And it shows a lot of what the season's going to look like. I think this season is crazy. Like, for the first season was pretty crazy. Um, but this one, it picks up right where it left off, and it's all about like the adventure and the gold still, and there's still a couple relationships in there. But yeah, I'm super duper excited. I can't wait. Like July 30th cannot get here quicker.
Yeah, it's going to be here in a few more weeks.
Yes. Woo.
Now, my second question for you is, what has been the fan of reception of the first season that you have seen?
I when the first season came out, it got a lot of good reception, which is more than I could ask for. It seemed to, like, when you do a show, you don't really know if it's going to be a hit or not, or you don't know if it's going to like stick on the wall. But this one seemed to really just relate to people, I guess. A lot of people liked it. I mean, it was like a trend on TikTok. Like I would go on TikTok and like see like Outer Banks TikToks on my For You page, and I was like, okay, woo, like yay. So yeah, it got really great um attention and reviews, which is just fantastic.
What can we expect from Wheezy Cameron since she's the younger sister of Sarah?
um I think you can expect more from her this season, more like she's more family based now. She's less, I mean, she's still an annoying sister, like a annoying little, but she is less that and more like worried about her family now, worried about Sarah. She's a little worried about Rafe, even though Rafe is kind of a psychopath, but that's okay. Um, um, and yeah, she's way more family based this season and less like last season she snitched. She's not like that as much this season, which is great.
Well, everybody knows the snitch code.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now, what kind of trouble will we see her get into without getting too much into spoiler territory?
Ooh, gonna spoil anything. She's more in trouble with like, so her family's more in trouble, I'd say, and she's more just involved with that. She also is helping Sarah a lot. I hope this doesn't spoil anything. She helps Sarah a lot without warning. Like I don't. difficult. I can't spoil anything. She's helping Sarah a lot, which is maybe not the thing her family thinks she should do, is what I'm gonna say. Um, but she is way more helpful this season and less troublemaking. So that's good.
Were there any points at time when you and the cast were filming that there were some difficult either scenes or pieces of dialogue that you had to endure?
um, yes, there was a couple scenes this season that were difficult, not because of the lines or not even because of like um acting or anything. It was just the like it would rain a lot because we filmed in the off season for season 2. So it was rainy, it was really cold a lot of the time, which was kind of sucky, but um mostly weather was an issue and it would take way longer to film the scenes because you can't film when it's raining. So that, and then maybe there was one scene where I'm on, this isn't gonna spoil anything, where I'm on like a sailboat. um, and the sail would just not go up. I mean, the scene was really short, but it took us like an entire day to film just because the boat was just not working. So stuff like that, I think, really delays, but wasn't too bad. So
Who did you like working with in the cast the most during a season when you filmed?
um I had a lot of scenes with Drew, who plays Rafe this season, and he is nothing like Rafe. Rafe is a psychopath. He's nothing like that. Drew is extremely funny and very sarcastic, and I think he's really just fun to be around. So I'd say he's like the coolest that I worked with because I had so many scenes with him this season, so I almost spent the most time with him. So yeah, he was really fun.
My final question for you: what do you like to do on your own personal time?
What do I like to do? I'm trying to say. It's funny. I really, really enjoy singing. But I also enjoy acting, of course. But I really enjoy singing, and I love music. Music is one of the things that I'm most.
Got any
Uh,
favorites?
yeah. Let me think. Ooh. Uh-oh. I really like Tyler the Creator. I don't know if you know him. I really
Yes,
like.
he's awesome. He really
He's
is.
my favorite. Also, just because he's so almost carefree like, and I just like the way like he dresses and stuff. I just like him. But I also love his music. Trying to think of, well, he's like my favorite, but I am a huge music person, also a big movie buff. I really like watching movies, so, and TV, of course, like
Yes.
Outer Banks. But yeah, stuff like that.
I've been a fan of his since the MySpace days. It's about 12, 13 years ago.
Really? Yes,
Yes, that's how far back I go.
you're an OG fan.
Yes. Oh my God. But you know what? I'll make this as a final question. Who would you like to work with in the future as far as acting goes?
Oh my gosh. I really like I really like Emma Stone. I think she looks like a really cool person to work with. Um, and I like her movies and like what she does, and she looks really down to earth. So I think she would be really cool to work with, and she's a fantastic actress. So Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. Maybe I could try to find a phone number for you.
Oh my God, thank you. Please.
Thank you so much for your time today. I know it's a busy day ahead.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for talking to me.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And also, that picture back there is awesome.
Right? Isn't it so cool? It's so pretty. It really matches the room.
It really does.
Thank you.
You're welcome.